So here's a question.
Okay.
Are there any chiropractic studies about adjusting infants and newborns?
Countless studies, and all the studies seem to show the same thing, and that is that it improves with digestion, nervous system development, overall growth pattern, sleeping as they get older. We've got bedwetting as we're going back to babies, colic, jaundice, going to the restroom, again, digestion, earaches. So many people say, well, how do you know my baby needs to be adjusted? Well, I say every baby needs to be adjusted. That's why here, first adjustment is basically no charge, because if a baby needs adjusted, you're going to see it almost immediately in a handful of adjustments, where adults maybe not so much, because we've established patterns and it takes longer to see results sometimes. Babies, they're basically one size fit all car seat. No, we need different sizes for different babies. All the chairs we put them in, the cribs, everything is one size fit all. Imagine sleeping in the same bed if you're 6'8" versus 4'11". So these babies, just like adults, need tune-ups. They need adjustments. They need their spines aligned so that their health, their growth, their development, digestive, everything is working in its optimal condition.
So I know that on the baby we adjusted, that the baby just was all backed up, just couldn't go. But
Correct.
Babies are typically, always, they're locked up for 9 months in one position. So they naturally form to one side, so adjustments kind of get them back in line and get them, get them good to go again, right?
Gets them in alignment, absolutely. And you'll notice, well, my baby always wants to lay on one side. They lay with their head to one side more often. They've already got a pattern established. We try to undo that pattern so you do have a proper alignment. Baby that's growing into a young adult, a full-size adult that has a straight spine, a healthy spine, and an aligned spine.
That's awesome. So in the baby we just did, what was the reason that they came in?
Baby hadn't gone to the bathroom in quite some time. They were really concerned. Was crying constantly. I just barely even touched the baby, he starts crying. You have reflex on the spine that is just to even touch it would make it start crying. So we adjusted it, and unlike adults, we're not moving big bones from one spot to another. We're tapping the nervous system, because they're basically cartilage still at this point, and the nervous system is doing its job for us. And the baby was able to use the restroom. As he said, it was a blowout, or I think he had different terminology, but that's, anyway. But yeah, all you're doing is tuning the baby up the way it's supposed to be, getting it out of that 9-month crunch so that it can properly digest. And